You're about to listen to Speak Up, Show Up, Lead, the podcast, where we speak our truth, show up anyway, and lead from the front. Follow me. Let's go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Speak Up, Show Up, Lead, the podcast. Today we have a great topic, but first let me put a quick plug in like I always do for my book, Speak Up, Show Up, Lead, my story of grit, growth, and leadership from the ground up, and it's meant to inspire those who may be stuck in their life to get past their current situation and maybe move on to the next level. Maybe it's just meant to inspire. Hopefully you enjoy it. It's on Amazon.com, Speak Up, Show Up, Lead. Now let's get into today's topic, which is leading while you're bleeding. How to show up when you're not okay. This is going to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen, because a lot of leaders think they're on an island, and sometimes they are, but they don't necessarily have to be. But this will talk about some techniques you can use to help get through that. So let's be real. Sometimes the hardest part of leadership is not leading others. It's keeping it together when you're falling apart. You've got people depending on you. You have deadlines waiting on you. You have pressure that feels like it's crushing you. But no one's checking on you. Because when you're the strong one, people assume that you're okay. They forget that you bleed too. There was a stretch in my life when everything hit at once. Transition, loss, burnout, marital problems. But, I still had to show up because at the end of the day, I still had kids. When I left the military, I was taking care of my father-in-law, and my mother-in-law needed that. My wife needed my help because, we're married. That's a team effort. It's not a single thing. But, I remember one morning, even when I felt super squared away, inside, I felt hollow. The mission doesn't pause for your pain. It didn't pause for my pain. I led not because I felt strong, but because my team needed direction. And that's when I learned something powerful, that leadership doesn't mean pretending you're invincible. It's choosing personal courage even when you're cracked. Being okay with your flaws, but still understanding that you need to move forward. Too many leaders confuse resilience with repression. They think hiding the pain makes them strong. No, it just makes them numb. I've been numb. That stuff I was telling you about a minute or two ago when I got out of the military, where I was going through all that, I got a little numb. That's what caused my marital problems. I got a little numb. That's what caused me to start pulling away, and that's not okay. You can't lead on your own. And you have people around you, and they're there to actually help you. The true strength when you have a team is to stand in front of your people with honesty and resolve, saying, it's been rough, but we're still moving and we'll get through this together. If you let people know that you're acknowledging that it's rough, because likely if you're feeling it, they're feeling it too, then they're going to trust you more. That kind of transparency doesn't make people lose confidence in you. It makes them believe in you. Here's the trap. waiting until you feel ready again. So, taking that time to do what you got to do, to get your mind right, to get back in the fight, it's necessary. But sometimes you can't. Sometimes you're not ready, and sometimes you're never ready. So you have to learn how to heal and get through these things while you're in motion. You don't just have to have it all figured out to lead well. You have to be real. You have to be consistent. And you have to be open to growth. Progress isn't clean. It's messy. But every step you take while bleeding proves one thing. It proves that you're still in the fight. Even warriors need medics. Stop carrying the weight alone. Remember how I said you have a team around you? It's time to find them. Find your tribe. The few who can hold space without judgment. Whether it's a mentor, a therapist, or a friend, leadership doesn't mean isolation. It means integration. And let me be clear about this. You're not weak for needing help. You're wise for building backup. And these people that you choose to lead with you, to talk to, and people say you shouldn't talk to your subordinates, but everyone needs a second in command. There might be that one person who is a rock, and that person can be that one person that you go to for help, not giving up, not giving all of your vulnerability away, but being able to handle some of it so that you can get through it together, and letting them know that they can always talk to you. Or maybe a peer is a good person to use for something like this. And I say use, that person will likely need you too. And when you open up to people on your team, whether it's a subordinate or somebody who's at the same level as you are, heck, even opening up to your boss once in a while, it doesn't make you weak. It builds trust. It lets people know that, my goodness, I'm not working with or working for a robot. And by the way, when you open up to your boss, it lets them know, my goodness, I don't always have to be strong either. You're actually enabling people to be stronger around you when you open up a little bit. That may seem mushy and gushy and strange, but it's the reality of leadership. You cannot lead alone. Remember that saying about the bundle of sticks? Well, if you haven't, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. So if you grab, we'll just use a pencil, for example. If you grab a pencil and you bend it, it's going to bend very easy. And if you keep bending it, it's going to snap. So if you try to lead alone, you are that pencil. You are going to snap very easily. But if you build a team around you, grab a bunch of pencils and try to bend that bundle of pencils. Are they going to break very easily? No. They're so much stronger because you're better together. Always remember that. Never forget that. You got to build a team. You got to have your support squad. So I'm going to end with this. If you're bleeding right now, that's okay. Doesn't make you weak. Keep showing up. Not because you have to prove something, but because someone watching you will learn what real resilience looks like. Your scars tell stories that speeches never could. So lead while you bleed. And when you heal, teach someone how to do the same. Teach others. Teach your entire team. Speak up, show up, lead. If you're hearing this, make sure you like it, subscribe to it, share it, comment below. But please, if you want to keep on hearing this type of conversation, I do this every Monday where I do a solo conversation that's more educational than it is conversational, because I feel like this is important too. So if you want notifications for this, you're going to have to subscribe, whether it's on YouTube or it's on Spotify or iHeartRadio, wherever you're listening. You got to subscribe so that you get the notifications that I'm doing this stuff. Please subscribe. It also supports my mission. I will talk to you all next time, and thank you for those who have been on this entire journey with me. Take care. Have a good day.